To Premier Sports Talk, we are live in the studio, bringing you the sports talk show for the people. Let's dive in.
What up, what up, what up?
What's up, Randy?
How are you?
All right, how you doing, man?
Hey, we're above ground and breathing, so I'm feeling good, feeling blessed, feeling good, feeling blessed. Hey, we giving you another Premier and World Sports Drop. We're trying to get in where we fit in. So whenever y'all get into this chat, all we ask is that you bless us. Drop your comments, whether they be good, bad, or indifferent when you in here. Hit that like button. And if you ain't subscribed to either one of us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free. And hey, you will receive a blessing back there before. So Reese, talk to me while we're waiting for some people to get up in here.
Man, so what's been going on, man? It's been a lot to talk about. You got the Cavs. You got basically them trying to. They come off that high last week from coming back from that series, and then you come back and you lay a dud. So you got that, and it's a lot of stuff going on in the as far as like the whole NBA playoffs.
Yeah, we're gonna get in where we fit in that, and like I always like to say, if you don't know, you're about to know. And right before we came on live, any of you that are 76ers fan, we just had ESPN drop that Joel Embiid will not be playing tonight against the Knicks. He got some type of hip injury. He's been injury prone. You know, I feel like he need to go ahead and retire. And without Joel Embiid playing, I think that the Sixers are going to get swept against the Knicks. What are your thoughts on that, Will?
Oh, yeah, they're going to get swept. They couldn't, with Joel Embiid in there, man, he was balling. He had some great games, and I was surprised to see what the Knicks did to them last night, man. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, bro, they didn't play last night. They played.
It was the night before, yeah.
Or do you really want to say you surprised or what happened to the Cavs last night?
Yeah, no, you're right. They played the night before.
I got to throw a jab in there. I wanted the Cavs to win, but they to me they didn't come out with no intensity in that game.
None. James Harden, man, that's basically what I look at it. I looked it up and he has 7 turnovers. And when I was listening to the game, they said he had 36. I believe they said he had 36 turnovers in that last series. That is way too many turnovers. And when I was watching the news last night, they said that James Harden has the most turnovers in the NBA playoffs in a series. I believe it is the most. And he was turning it over at a rapid pace, man. It was ridiculous. And if he get that together, there's no reason the Cavs couldn't win this series. I think that the Cavs are going to come back because Harden, man, the Cavs is a better team than Detroit. I'm just keeping it real. They're a better team. The Cavs just got to get out of their own way. So go ahead.
So my question to you and to the people in the chat, like I did say, I want to hear this for the record. I do want the Cavs to win. I do want y'all to win. But my question is, if y'all lose game 2, do you really think the Cavs can win this series? If they don't win tomorrow night, do you think it's a must-win game? Let us know in the chat. If the Cavaliers do not win game 2, do you think the Cavaliers still got a chance to win this series?
Yeah, they do. They do have a chance. The only reason why I say that is, to me, I'm not impressed by Detroit. I'm just not. If the Cavs get their stuff together, I'm not impressed by Detroit. They have no offense. They're not they have great defense. Give it to them. But when I'm looking at Detroit, it's too many eyesores out there, and the only people shooting it is as far as JB Bickerstaff, he knows the Cavaliers' faults, on everything, you know. So yeah, that's
well, I didn't. This was an impromptu go live, so I didn't get that clip in here where they did the post game interview of both James Harden and Donovan Mitchell. But James Harden said that all those turnovers that he had in the game, it wasn't anything that the Detroit Pistons was doing. It was basically him. You know, he admitted to not having his head where his head needed to be, and he was causing those turnovers. You know, and then I'm starting to hear the narrative is, you know, we all know that in the past that James Harden don't ever show up when it's time to show up in the big games. But some people are asking, is Harden throwing the game? What do y'all think? Do y'all think James Harden I like James Harden, I always have, but the narrative's getting pushed out there that he might be throwing the game. I don't know, y'all.
Hey, what's up, Selmo Fudd? What's up? Yeah,
we got the West Coast in the house. Shake LaFavor by God. Oh, I love that. I like that.
Good morning.
Welcome in, Arizona. Welcome in.
So we got Tobias Harris. I respect his game, and you know, Cade Cunningham. He a baller. Straight baller, but when you go beyond that, I don't know what you got. You got Karis LeVert from the Cavs. They don't even play him. I think he had 9 minutes last night, and then the center, Jalen Duren, and you know, that's pretty much it. The point guard. I mean, I don't see anything that could scare the Cavs. Honestly,
well,
you know, they not letting nobody else shoot it but them three.
No, I do gotta ask this question because I didn't even know this dude was on the team. Watch this Brian dude. He don't need to shoot a free throw shot, let alone a 3-pointer for the Cavs.
He was hitting them during the year.
Well, he wasn't hitting them last night.
No, he wasn't hitting them last night. He wasn't hitting them last night. Hey, but my thing is, why did Kenny Atkinson bring him in the game, and he didn't bring him in the game last week against, you know?
Well,
we needed somebody to come in and muscle some people, get a couple of forearms in there, and back some people off of Donovan and James last series. And that's who I was begging for, him to come in the game. Now this series, I don't know about that, but as far as last series, man, the Cavs are getting pushed around. You know.
Well, but who was clicking for y'all last night? I'm gonna quit saying y'all because I want the Cavs to win. Who was clicking for the Cavs? Who was clicking for the Cavaliers last night? Nobody.
Nobody was clicking.
So the coach was just trying to put people in there to try to see who was going to show up and show out, you know?
Well, you got Mobley, he had 35 minutes. He had ended up with he had 14 points, 2 of 5 from the three. He don't need to be shooting a lot of threes. And then he had 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks. But like I say, James had 35 minutes, 22 points, and he went 9 for 9 from the free throw line, and he had 8 rebounds, 7 assists, but he also had 7 turnovers. He was a -7. He was a -7. Donovan, you know, he didn't get going till, you know, he got going early. I thought he was going to have a hot night, but he only ended up with 23 points. And what, did he have any assists? Let's see. He only had 2 assists, so he was a -7 also. It was a bad night. It was a bad night. But
so I got a question because I don't know the answer. I'm hoping you do, Selmo do, whoever in the chat, James around the world. What was going on? You know, they was calling what? Jared Allen, Dr. Jared. What was his nickname?
Dr. J.A.
Dr. J.A. Well, Dr. J.A. was in the emergency room. Where was he at last night?
But see, that's the story of the Cavs. Jared is gonna come out and do that game 7. You know, I mean, that's anomaly. He don't
Game one.
Oh, I'm talking about Game 7.
Oh, the Game 7, yeah.
Last week he gonna come out Game 7 and do what he did, and then the scrutiny is he come back Game 1 of this and he's disappears. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. What he had 18 minutes, two points. He had 2 points.
You know what? You made a statement that the Cavs are not afraid of Detroit. Well, that's what I highlighted Selma Fudd's comment here. The coach that y'all got rid of is better than the coach y'all got now. Do you agree or disagree with that? He got out coached last night.
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree. JB Bickerstaff is a heck of a coach. He just kind of wore his welcome out, people, you know how it is. Fans start talking, management start talking, and the next thing you know, heads got to roll. We got to make a move. We got to change some things up. But I didn't think I thought he was a good coach, man. JB is a good coach. Kenny Atkinson come in, and as soon as he came in, the Cavs went berserk. Remember, they went on like a 18-20 game winning streak or something off the top, and it was new energy, but that has, we had some guys that played really well, but this year, man, we just they were coasting to the playoffs, but I still do believe that that the Cavs are going to beat Detroit. I honestly think they are.
Well, if they win Game 2, they have a chance.
Put it on me. You heard it here first. The Cavs is going to come back and win the series. They're going to come out this next game, steal Game 2, and come back home.
See, I can't put no food wager on it because I want the Cavs to win also. So
okay.
You're going to get off of this one. We're going to ride together on this one.
Oh, okay.
We're going to ride together on this one. Divided but united, just like that Premier Sports Talk football with that Steeler Nike glove on the left and then with that Browns glove on the right.
I like that.
Yeah. Hey,
like I said before, down here, man, it's a lot of Steelers. It's families like here in Northeast Ohio. It's families that are Browns. It might be the husband's a Browns fan. The wife might be a Steelers fan. It might be the, vice versa. So down here, you got families that are Steelers fans, and you got, sitting at the dinner table, and they might be also the, Browns fans. So, it's all family. It's all family till we play each other. Till we play each other.
That's right. You're right. Hey, and I tell you what. You remember how cheap those tickets was last year for the Browns? They are not cheap this year. No. And I was on Vivid Seats. I was on Game Time. I was on 3 different sports apps to get tickets. And I was looking up the Steelers tickets and I was looking up the Browns tickets. And they're down to like 3% tickets left. And the only reason why I haven't got the tickets because depending on when they play, especially up there, because I plan on coming to the Browns-Falcons game. Okay. But if they playing in damn late December, I ain't coming up there.
You don't want to come over then.
Late December. So I'm trying to wait till the season break out. I mean, the tickets break out with the schedule, so then I can jump on there real quick. And like I said, I want to see I definitely plan on coming up there for the Falcons. Coming up there, Stefanski's return to Cleveland.
Well, I'm gonna make you this one. If you come down here, I'm gonna take you out to dinner.
Okay.
If you got time.
I got time. Check this out. And when I come there, I got another ticket, and you got to come with me. I keep asking. You got to get over that traumatization. I'm getting 2 tickets, and I'm planning on being the Falcons game. You have, man. Hey, the only way to get over our pain is to face our pain. The only way to get rid of misery is to deal with the misery.
Hey, anybody in the chat understand what I'm talking about, man? Let me know if you guys understand what I'm talking about. As far as, like I said, I've been a lifelong fan. I hate to keep telling y'all that, but if you don't, watch the show, I've been a lifelong fan since I was a kid, and I was a season ticket holder from 99 to 2012, and I had 2 seats, sat in those seats in that cold weather, the whole 9, and watch us get beat up and down for 12 years. And so my brother keep trying to get me, man, let's go back. I just act like I don't hear him.
Hey, but it's a new vibe. Shador told you it's a new vibe. All right, it's a new day up there.
When they put Shador,
everybody on the Browns got a new mindset except for the local Browns media. What y'all need to do is, before we close out, the Browns media, not the Browns, I got to say the local Cleveland media is going nuclear, because the new narrative is, if Shador don't start, it's crazy. I'm going to let y'all listen to it. It's crazy. It was on ESPN Cleveland. It was on Joe and Debo. Joe Hayden going off on Mary Kay. ESPN Cleveland, the really big show. That damn Trotter dude talking about if they don't start Shador, that means the Browns really don't want Shador. But what's crazy is this local media is pushing this false narrative up there, but the Browns PR team is doing nothing but pushing Shador. Why are they making investments in the marketing, pushing Shador? Wow. But I'm going to close it out with that, because we fell off track. So I got to zoom us back in. So, like I got in the thumbnail, if you don't know, you're about to know. I always like to share that with y'all. A couple things we got to get onto. We're going to close out with the Cleveland. What's going on there with the new narrative that they're pushing up there in Cleveland is that the one and only Skip Bayless, and Stephen A. Friday at 10 a.m. they gonna be on ESPN First Take Live. I think they doing a push out here for Skip Bayless to see how their ratings go with him coming back on the show. And I think if it blows up, I think we're gonna see Skip Bayless and Stephen A. return. I don't even tap into First Take anymore. I watch, the Cleveland Browns media, Reese, is the gift that keep giving and giving and giving. I ain't even got to watch First Take.
Right.
It's like every week they come out with something crazy.
Yeah, I don't follow First Take anymore, but I will be watching that, and that's gonna get me to watch. I think it's gonna be a great show. I would love to see them maybe do something like once a week or twice a week, if not full time. I do like Skip Bayless, him and Shannon. I missed that show, man. I kind of missed it when it was undisputed on Fox Sports, man. I missed that. But Shannon doing his thing, but Skip is doing his thing. But if he can get back there on ESPN with First Take and Stephen A, hey, I'm ready for it.
Yeah, because like we was talking before we came live, I really feel like, when it was Stephen A. and Shannon Sharp, that First Take blew up, especially in the ratings. And then when Shannon Sharp was no longer with the show, I think they missed that. So
they missed that.
I think bringing Skip back, I think the ratings is going to shoot through the roof. And then just like Shannon Sharp had his particular days, if it goes well, I would like to see Skip Bayless back up there. Right now I'll be tapped into the arena. That he be on that show?
Yeah, the football version. Yeah,
the football version. So I'll be tapping in because he be on there with Cody Kessler
and Talib.
Yeah, he be on there with Cody Kessler, y'all previous quarterback. He be on there with Talib Abid, however you say his name.
Yeah,
I follow him on that show. So it's crazy. Hey, so I'm gonna put up Selmo's. I'm gonna put up his show his comment real quick. is that, and it's true. It's true. You know, it says
Right.
Reese will. They don't know it's a lifestyle for us. Y'all on the outside looking in. That's
Yeah,
true.
Because,
That's true.
but one thing, you know, and as a Browns fan, and Selmo, you know, I can't speak for him, but I think maybe he might feel this way, is that we invite all the, you know, new Browns fans and the new era, you know, the new era and everything. But when all the dust settle, we here, you know, we always gonna be here. And that's we just want a winner, man. We want a winner, man. That's we've been looking for that. Look, I told on my show, my dad made me a Browns fan for years. And I don't mean to be solemn about it, but my uncles, my dad, all my people, my dad passed away, my uncle passed away, and all they wanted to see was a Super Bowl and a winner. And they never did. My dad remember when Jim Brown was playing, but he would always try to implement that into my mindset. I never seen it. You know, you see the video, but I never seen it. But so that's where I know as a fan, that's where we come from. What's up, Jamil, around the world? Okay. I appreciate you, man.
Well, I tell you what, I said it when Shador first got up there. I said it.
I'm gonna check that out.
I said it recently. The Browns, y'all going in the right direction. To me, I'm gonna speak it into existence. I feel like y'all gonna be the new America's team. I'm telling you, because ain't nobody really talking about these other NFL teams. The hottest thing smoking and trending in sports is Deshaun and Shador.
Ready? Do anybody else? Like,
Ching, 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 ching. That's like being in Las Vegas in the casino and you pull that thing and hit the jackpot. Watching the Shador story is fire.
It's mesmerizing the people, and honestly, I haven't heard anything else going on as far as football is concerned. I haven't heard nobody.
Well, we do got we Stephon Diggs just got cleared, so that's a good thing.
Okay.
Stephon Diggs, he was up on them assault charges. I want y'all to see his reaction. He was up on them assault charges, and he got cleared yesterday. Boy, I know he wanted to cry, but this is him hearing the verdict.
Strangulation or suffocation, what is your verdict? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
On count 2, the charge of assault and battery, what is your verdict? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this man, he needs to learn. If this didn't teach him something, you know, he got siblings, he got kids all over the place. But this should have scared him straight.
Hey, looking at his eyes, when he was worried big time. And I've never been in that situation where I've been in a court or something, you know, knock on wood, I don't want to ever be. But man, I can tell when somebody like, you know, looking, man, sincerely, it's no joke. This is serious, this real life type stuff right there. So I'm happy for him as far as, you know, the verdict, whatever, you know.
Yeah, so now the hot thing is now that he's cleared from this, Auntie Faye, she got a Fire Sports channel also. We just learned about her. She was saying that, you know, they was thinking that no NFL team was going to pick him up because of the charges he was going through. So hopefully we'll see Stephon Diggs gets picked up for a team, at least a 1-year prove-it deal. We'll see how that goes. So,
like you said, that's to teach him a lesson. So we'll.
Yeah,
exactly.
So Cleveland media is going crazy. Just when I thought the things and the negative narrative was going to simmer down, and y'all intrigued by that 6th-round quarterback y'all picked up, Tyler Green, I thought they was going to start leaning in on him. It lasted for about 48 hours. But the Cleveland media has changed the narrative that if Deshaun is QB1, what will happen to Shedeur Sanders as being number 2? Do they want to keep him? Do they want to trade him? And I want y'all to listen on 92.3 The Fan. What's that dude's name that gets under my skin, Reese?
Phelps.
Yeah, Phelps and Baskin. Phelps and Baskin. I cannot stand
Phelps used to do the Cavs. He did the Cavs.
After most of free agency is done. Last segment, a couple of questions we threw out. Would you trade Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders in a late round pick for the Colts' Anthony Richardson? I said yes. I think you guys both said no. I said no. Would you make a push to bring back Joel Bitonio? I said yes. You guys said no. It's not that I said no. I just think I don't think they have to push. If he wants to come back, it's there. If he doesn't, it's not. I said, would you make a push to bring back David Njoku? We all said no. I'm not saying no. I'm being. Well, you did say no. Well, then to make a push for him, yeah, it's no. You're not going to. You've got Royer and Ryan now. Why would you? You just drafted 2 tight ends. Would you sign a free agent wide receiver? And there's some good ones still out there, like Juwan Jennings, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, Keenan Allen, Juju Smith-Schuster, Deebo Samuel. I would, only because this wide receiver group, though I like some of the potential, I'd love to have a veteran in that group. Somebody who's been there, done that, can maybe help the guys out a little bit and help the quarterback out a little bit. So I guarantee the guy would even make the team, but I would go bring one in.
Reese, I want to run these clips back to back. Then we had Tony. That was the day. Then
Shedeur, and you think there's a path to him becoming your franchise quarterback. I understand, obviously, taking him, but if you don't feel that way, and then you do take him still, and now you create this training camp circus where everybody's focused on the backup quarterback, which was the case, as you know, in August last year. And the other part of it that I just don't understand is we're hearing all this Deshaun Watson is going to start buzz, right? Like, whether you agree with it or not, it's coming from somewhere. And I just don't understand why you would go through the pomp and circumstance and the distraction of taking Shedeur, and yet clearly you don't think he's the guy, because you would not be thinking about starting Deshaun Watson if you thought Shedeur Sanders had a chance to be the guy. Again, I just don't understand the inconsistency with how they've handled that situation.
what are y'all thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on that, Reese? Y'all drop y'all comments. And then, because I got 2 more clips. I got 3. I got Grossi came on today, made my blood pressure rise. Jason Lloyd, which blew me away. Y'all gonna be blown away. He said something actually good about Shedeur in a kind of sort of way. And then on the Debo and Joe show, we hear from Joe Hayden that don't care for Mary Kay at all. But what you think, Reese, about what Trotter just said about if the Browns let Deshaun be QB1 to start out?
Yeah, like you said, the media is pushing this narrative that they trying to figure out a way to, in my eyes, try to get rid of Shedeur or one way or another. So to me, almost like the anybody but Shedeur type thing. And with him, Trotter trying to say that if Deshaun becomes the starter, and why would we keep Shedeur around? Because of basically he trying to say that it would be a distraction. Is that what you're getting from it?
Yeah. Basically, it'd be too much noise of him being the backup quarterback. And I want to say this too. They want to say a lot of people have agreed there was some collusion going on with the NFL draft. But as I'm playing these takes, you'll see that the local media, they had a meeting because they're all coming out with this same narrative today about how if Shedeur is not QB1, how he shouldn't be there because he's too popular. Let's listen to damn Tony Grossi. They had an emergency meeting like Roger Goodell did whenever Deshaun Watson got that guaranteed $230 million contract. The local media said, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to spend this. This is how we get us on the front page.
Guy who'll keep quiet. He'll just study. He'll stay up on the game plan. You know, he'll support the starter in any way he can. He'll run the scout team, and if needed, you know, he'll play. I mean, that's what you want out of a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
And Shador's just his shadow is just so huge. I really think that's one of the reasons, Jake, that teams shied away from him in the draft. If you didn't like him as a starter, you know, you didn't consider him as a backup.
What's your thoughts about that? Let us know in the chat. Reese, you let me know what you think about Grossman. Him and Mary Kay be all over the place.
They be back and forth, man, back and forth. And go ahead, give your take on it. What's your take on it?
I find it humorous how once we found out what Dylan Gabriel really was on the field, and nobody was speaking Dylan Gabriel's name, now the forgotten one, the little leprechaun, the follow the yellow brick road, they want to say that Grossy just said keep Gabriel because he's going to be quiet behind the scenes. We ain't going to hear from him. We can't keep Shador because it'll be too much of a distraction. And everybody's saying Deshaun gets in game one, throws an interception. Everybody's going to be screaming for Shador. Hell, when Deshaun get out there, he's going to get booed worse than Dylan did.
Yeah, they're going to get booed worse than him. And even with, you know, we don't agree with Jason Lloyd 99% of the time, but I agree with him on this one.
I got a 1% though. This is the last. I want y'all to, but go ahead, speak your thoughts. Hey, let us know in the chat. If y'all want to see, like I said, we don't tear one man down and build another man up.
Right.
You know, may the best man win in this competition. But sometimes the best man can win, but the political aspect of it, we got the owner in play, we got the coach in play, we got the GM in play. You know, they all got to be on the same page, you know.
Right. But Lloyd, you know, he said basically that he wanted to, you know, he thought that the Browns should play Shador, and he in his mind, and I agree with him, it wouldn't make any sense to play Deshaun Watson. If you play Deshaun Watson and you win a game or two more, if that's what their mindset is, what is that? Now at the end of the year, you don't know what you have in Shador. Now you don't know, should I move on for Shador? Who is he? What do we think about him? Should we go in the draft, get another quarterback? You don't know anything. So you just going, you know what I'm saying? Like you come back with Deshaun, and like you said, everybody's going to be booing him. And then JW, the executive, came out and said it last week. And I believe he was trying to prep everybody by saying the executive of the Browns trying to say, hey, we might play Deshaun Watson, but it may not, you know, you guys may not like it, but we still might play him as the, you know, trying to put that out there, that narrative out there. So I don't know exactly how these guys are, but people don't want to see Deshaun. And like I say, I don't care who wins, but I'm telling you, as far as the fan base and, you know, our little section, our community, you know, our community, we don't care, you know, as far as like, you know, we want to see Shador, but as far as our community, we don't hate Deshaun like that. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like, you
hey,
know,
that ain't the word in the streets now.
But that's what I'm saying. As far as our community, the village, you see what I'm saying? The village don't look at Deshaun like that. I'm talking about as a whole, they look at Deshaun like that, but we don't look at him like that. We don't want to give him a fair chance to come back and revitalize his career, but I don't think he's better than Shador right now. The last time we seen Deshaun, he looked terrible. He didn't look all that good.
I don't think he was all the way healed when he was playing. I think that's the real.
Right.
I don't think he was. I know mentally he was still mentally, everything that he was going through. You know, if your mind ain't right, your spirit and your body ain't right.
Right.
So you know that all that's past him without us getting into it. So I think it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I am so looking forward to this off season training camps and stuff. We're going to do another live that Friday because the media and the rookies showing up Friday and Saturday. The media is allowed to do live coverage there. So I'm putting you on the spot, Reese. You said we was going to go live at least Friday. I know you said that. So we still good for Friday?
Yeah, we're still good for Friday. I'm trying to get more, regular. So we still good for Friday. Trying to look. I know people need to know, like, if it'd be great for people to know when you go on live, and I understand that.
Yeah. So just all you got to do is, because I'm so wide open because of I have a lot of freedom with my schedule. Is just we'll talk off season. We get some locked in days and times. Hey, but before we go, I'm gonna let y'all listen to Jason Lloyd, y'all. Listen to what Jason Lloyd had to say.
My whole thing with this has been, what are you trying to get out of this? Where are you trying to go? Under no circumstances would I ever give Deshaun Watson another contract if I'm the Browns. And I agree with you. Even if you did give him one, I don't think he would take it. I don't think he would sign it. So what are we doing here? What are you doing? What are you trying to accomplish with this? You're trying to win games. I get it. Are you trying to win games, or are you trying to eventually win a Super Bowl? Because those are two different things to me. And if you're just trying to go out there and win most games that you can win this year, okay, fine. Play Deshaun. Maybe you're going to win an extra game or two, and then you're going to get to the end of the season, you're going to say, well, now what do we do? Because we didn't play Shador, and we got these quarterbacks coming to this draft, so what is it that we're supposed to do? So there is no case to make as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, I know I've been hard on Shador, but I've been consistent on this since last season. If you're telling me I have to choose between Deshaun and Shador, there's no comparison. I'm playing Shador because I want to see. I don't think the odds are high, but the odds are higher than me giving Deshaun another contract because those are zero.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wonder how hard it was for Jason to say that.
He about choked.
It was damned if he do, damned if I don't.
Yeah.
But y'all faithful, the diehard generation Cleveland fans, y'all been traumatized about Deshaun. But see, the way I look at it, yeah, he got caught up in those legal things. No, it don't need to be swept on the rug. I'm not going to be no judge, jury, or executioner. But he got injured, y'all. It was not his fault. A fractured shoulder, not one, but two Achilles torn. That's why that trade didn't work out. I mean, that giving them all that money, paying that contract, it wasn't because of what Shador Watson did. He got injured. Your thoughts?
Yeah, he did it. He got injured, man. It was a misfortune with Watson. It's just ever since he came here, it's been bad, man. We thought we were getting Deshaun Watson from Houston, the Texans. We thought we were getting a number one quarterback that had been to the Pro Bowl and was that guy. And Jimmy Haslam, he paid the money, and I love that he paid the money. Jimmy Haslam had put up a lot of money, but we didn't get what we bargained for, and that ship has sailed. In my eyes, man, what are you going? You just going to revamp this whole situation? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, we got Willie Mandinko from Winchester. He says Deshaun Watson is being used as a buffer the same way Dylan Gabriel was. I agree with that. I
like that.
Read some of these comments here. Another comment from Willie. Hell or high water. They're going to draft another quarterback next year if Shador doesn't work out. Absolutely. That's what he's supposed to do. That's what they're supposed to do. They'll probably take a veteran and a rookie next year. But my thought on that is I think the Browns season is going to be so good, they're not going to be able to draft one of those top-tier quarterbacks that's coming out next year. They're not going to be able to get Dante Moore. But I also say this, Dante Moore is not better than Shador Sanders. Who's the other? Sellers, they may be able to get him. Who's the other quarterback? Oh, vaguely slipping my mind, but how could I?
Man.
Right now, I think the Cardinals is going to be best chance to be #1 draft pick in next year's draft. Question is will Manning want to go to the Cardinals? But I don't think the Browns are going to lose enough games this year and this season to get one of the top 3 picks. Your thoughts?
No, they're going to win more than that. And Andrew Berry has really got more talent. He has upgraded the team a lot more than it was last year. Honestly, I think a lot of these new guys coming in is going to help a lot. The pieces that he added on the offensive line, getting the wide receiver, you don't need a wide receiver. You can get young wide receivers to play well early, I believe. And like you said, he revamped that offensive line. We got some depth now. And I did say that before because I remember a lot of people came over. It was a lot of people asking me about the Browns because nobody paid attention to the Browns. And I did say back when the Browns first came, when Shador first came, everybody was asking, do they got an O-line? Do they got an O-line? Yes, we had an O-line, but our O-line just like dropped off a cliff because we a couple years ago we had one of the best.
Y'all had one of the nicest offensive lines.
We had Chubb and but them guys got old quick. They just didn't. They got hurt. It just looked bad. So that's what Andrew Berry has just done is revamped that offensive line and overhauled it. And I do believe they're going to be better. And whoever the quarterback is, I believe that he's going to win at least 7 to 8 games at the minimum. I believe, and they hadn't came out with the schedule yet, right?
No. Sometime next week. So
that's
the only reason why I ain't get I ain't pick up my tickets yet. I'm coming up. I'm like I said, I will. Hey, Selmo, I'm calling you out when I come up there. Definitely want to cross paths with you. Also, we want to thank all y'all. Anytime we're in here, I see a lot of y'all names in the other Sport Channel contents, whether it be G. Bush, Colin Moore, Life of Football. Who we got? Simply Ball dropping.
Yeah, Simply Ball dropping with K.
Off the record with D. Give them a shout out. I don't want to leave nobody else. Who am I leaving out? A lot of times I'll be in the chat and don't comment in the chat. I'll be watching from afar, getting mentored, helping me try to raise my game to another level. It's been a blessing that I connected here with Mr. Reese here. And then
Big Snacks.
Oh, yeah. Definitely Big Snacks. He got the most, anybody that listen to Big Snacks, he got the most fire intro for a sports channel. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah,
he
it's
took
hard.
it to a whole nother level.
Hey, I wanted to say something, though. I was listening to a lot of the content creators on whatever niche you like is struggling right now because for some reason they're not pushing the stuff like we talking about big content creators. So I'm pushing this out to any of y'all who watch certain people. I'm not saying me or whoever, but I'm saying if you love like a content creator, make sure you hit the notification bell on their stuff because they're not pushing them out. And what happens is a lot of these guys are really good content creators, but they're just after they see that their stuff is going down and they can't continue, they'll just fade away.
Oh, hold on. And Money Man,
you already know.
Just 3 of us. I'm the lowest man in the I'm the lowest man in the totem pole. I'm just getting in this game. We got Money Man. You already know.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yep. All of them, man.
He's how I got into start doing these songs on my feed. We got B Watts.
Yep.
He's turning his stuff up. We got FB Teens. Hey, we coming, baby.
Yeah, everybody doing their thing, man. Everybody's doing their thing. So it's awesome to see everybody. But like I said, make sure y'all, whoever you do like, even if you see it come back, if you're not doing it, let their stuff play for a minute or two because the people are not getting looked at, man. It's crazy. It's a thing.
This new YouTube algorithm, even though you subscribe to the channels, whenever we try to get on here beforehand.
Mad Dog TV.
Come on live. But they're not pushing out the notifications to the subscribers. And then I think it was Willie Mandingo. I think it was him here and earlier in the chat that said he didn't even get a notification that we came on. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not getting pushed out. So that's just a reference to you guys to let y'all know that a lot of guys won't say it. They won't say it, and they like, man, look at my numbers. But hey, these guys work hard, man. They work hard bringing content to everybody, man. And so just if it's somebody you love, make sure y'all pump them up.
All right, come on. How did I? Selmo, thank you again. Selmo need to be a producer for several of these sports content creators. I'm gonna give you your props. Mag Dog TV, he's always on here. I love his stuff too. So yeah, special shout out to Mag Dog TV.
And we don't hate on nobody, man. We want everybody to win, so it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what I will say is that we will be definitely live for the Browns rookie minicamp. The media goes live coverage at 1:00. I'll be on early in the morning playing a little short clips because I'm curious to see who walks up first in the building on Friday. Cleveland PR will be pushing out the rookie showing up, so we ought to be seeing Casey Concepcion, Tyler Green, the quarterback, Denzel Boston, Fano coming in the building. Y'all got two Fanos. If you don't, they signed his brother undrafted free agent also. Did you know that, Reese?
Say that again now.
Fano, the tackle y'all took in the first round.
Yeah.
His brother got signed to the team too, undrafted free agent.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Yeah, he's going to be on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, so, I did see that. I forgot about that. Yeah,
he's coming off in the Achilles tier 2, but he thick. He got that Samoan blood culture up in him. So I'm really looking forward to.
He a D tackle.
I think he's a linebacker. I got to look it up. So, but yeah, you got both brothers there. So I'm looking forward to it. In the busiest room, I don't know who, like some people that tapped into following Shador that I started to like up there, Malachi Corey, Gage Laverdale. Y'all got, me and you talked about this before we came online. I don't think Brandon Tillman's going to be on the squad with all the wide receivers y'all got. Cedric Tillman, that's his name.
Cedric Tillman, yeah. Cedric has been.
He got his contract year, and as we know, AB he signs very few people to a new contract. We was talking, they got rid of Greg Newsome.
Yeah,
brought in that quarterback. So if Tillman gets an opportunity to still be on this team, he gonna have the ball out. But see what Cedric Tillman got against him, he's just the number 2 quarterback. He don't play special teams. So
yeah, he don't play no. And he a big wide receiver too, man. That's why I've been waiting for the last couple of years for him to like really show. He's getting that. He has had his opportunities. I understand that the quarterback situation hasn't been what we wanted it to be, but Tillman's a big wide out.
Look who I'm showing in the chat. That's his replacement. That's his replacement.
You see,
yes, they already confirmed he got Shador's old jersey. He's coming in wearing number 12 on Friday.
Right. And they tried to say it was David Boston Greeny.
Oh, yeah, they had to correct that quick. Greeny during the draft had to correct that. He got corrected during the draft.
Yeah, that he thought that he thought he was David Boston's son.
Yeah, and he had to correct that during the draft. On
Boston,
ESPN.
Another Ohio State wide receiver. Hey, the Buckeyes. Hey, we true and true all the way through. If we need to get some of our own, though.
The Polynesian Punishers. I love that right there.
That's nice. Right there. Yeah, no, that's real nice.
Hey, but do us a favor, y'all. Whenever you're watching this, you can help this get pushed out. Hit that like button. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe to both of our channels. Become a part of the family. It's
That's
free.
right.
It don't cost a thing. And thank you all for dropping all your comments.
Appreciate all y'all. Appreciate everybody. What a man.
I only care for Ken Carman there. Lama is a clickbait, rage bait.
I think they play good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, but they do it purposely.
Yeah, they play good.
G. Bush already educated us, you know.
Yeah, because Ken Carmen, he does Fox 8 News down here on sports, and he'll come in like maybe it might be every day, but I think it's every couple of days, and he'll talk sports, like just give an update or something, you know. But he's, you know, he also does 92.3 The Fan, but he also, you know, all them guys got second jobs where they do sports on the news. A lot of them do. So Ken Carmen, man, I like his personality. I like Ken Carmen.
Yeah,
he seems like a good guy.
I just don't care for
Anthony Lima.
Even when he interviewed Todd Monken, he was trying to get him. But Todd,
yeah, I couldn't believe he came at him like that. Really, and Todd, you can see Todd. Yeah, Todd was like, he was listening to him very careful and was like, okay, I see where you're going with this. Let me shut this down.
Yeah,
let me shut it down.
What he did.
And like you say, you seen his facial looks, and he was like, oh, okay, you're not playing that game. So, yeah.
Hey, but we need to wrap this up again. Appreciate y'all for coming in here with us. We had to get in where we can fit in because these major sports content creators here to be mentoring us from afar. We got to slip it in where we can get in. Again, thank you all for all your support. Hey, I'm down here in the ATL. I plan on coming up there. See, that's another thing. I can't wait to hold off on getting these tickets. So even if Deshaun starts, I'm coming to the Atlanta game. I'm coming up there. I'm telling you now. I'm coming now.
Yeah, you come up, like I said, man. We gotta go. I got you.
We're gonna eat dinner, and I got the ticket too. I got the ticket too. So go ahead on and prepare your mind. Prepare your mind. Free your mind, and the rest will follow.
I figure if you can make the trip all the way down here, I'm gonna guarantee you that I will go. I will go.
Oh, hey, that's legendary, man. That's legendary. Appreciate you, bro. That's legendary. That's legendary.
That's hilarious, man.
That's what I am.
Appreciate y'all.
Look, all right, Selmo, Willie Mandingo.
I'm legendary. You know just what it is. Chosen for the land. My spirit can't be broken. My light is eternal. Believing in my soldier that's supporting. Hater may throw shade, but that verbal air shall not prosper. Just remember, I'm legendary.
We legendary.
My soldier, throw your wrist up and get praise to the most. I showed them, chosen to grow to bring glory to the land. You know what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Atlanta. Go, man, go. All right. Feeling good. Thank you all.
You know what it is. In the trap, I'm talking.